You know a business leader who is really successful, an SME business leader. They're kicking goals, they're doing all sorts of good things, and you can see the positive successes which they're having. Now, it might be that this business leader is very happy and comfortable with their situation and totally under control. But it is also possible that this business leader is having a bit of a tough time and they're wondering, why am I working so hard? There must be a better way. My name is Steve Wood. I'm a management consultant. I've been working with SME businesses for many years now. And I've discovered that there are a number of things which SME businesses do particularly well, and some of the areas in which they struggle. Now, I've created a new workshop. It's called the Leadership for Growth Workshop. It's manual based and it's chock-a-block full of good things which business leaders and their top team can take benefit from. Now, because of the COVID situation, this workshop is going to be over the Zoom. What we're going to do is we're going to cover one topic per week over 6 weeks. We're going to cover 6 topics, and the 6 topics that we're going to cover are particularly aimed at helping business leaders lead and manage the growth of their business to get a better business. In the first week, we're going to cover a topic which is very dear to many business leaders' hearts, and that is, how do I find and win more business? It's very interesting. The second week, we're going to say, well, we've won the business, but how do we now manage that business? How do we deliver that business? So we do the work once, we do it well, and then we get paid for it with no problems. In the third week, we're going to talk about how do we control the business so that we don't actually have to do everything. What mechanisms do we have to put in place to run this business like a business machine? We put the customer order in at one end, and then the results happen and the money flows into our bank accounts, a business machine. How do we control it? How do we keep track? How do we manage all that without wearing ourselves out? In the fourth week, we're going to talk about the topic of leading the business. So we're going to raise the game a little bit, and we're going to talk about what do we as business leaders need to do in order to set this whole business machine up so that it just runs. We're the leader, we lead. Managers, they manage, and the workers, they help us with delivering of the content that's required. So that's the leadership element we're going to cover in week 4. In week 5, we're going to talk about the elements of how do we organize our business so that we don't actually have to make all the decisions ourselves. How do we avoid being the spider in the middle of the web? And how do we unravel the spaghetti which may be there? How do we unravel the spaghetti so that we actually build our business machine, build the process we need, and then build the organization around it so that it works the way we want it to work? In the last week, we're going to talk about how do we set up the starting elements of building a culture for success. Success is the way we do things around here. It drives our behavior and ultimately it drives our results. It's easy to talk about, but it's hard to actually do. So we're going to cover that in week 6. So there you have it, a 6-week program about leadership for business growth, specifically aimed at business leaders who need to and want to lead their business for success. The way to sign up is through the sign up sheet, which is there below. I've deliberately aimed it to be capped at 12 participants, 12 leaders, with the aim that we can interact with each other, talk with each other, help each other throughout this 6 weeks program. So there you have it. Sign up now, sign up the sheet, send it in, and you too can create your own roaring success.